Now that we've got that stuff out of the way, let's have some fun, shall we? Because I saw a tweet yesterday from Slasher. You know who Slasher is. If you don't, it's not really important to this video anyway. There is a game coming out for multiple consoles, including the Nintendo Switch, which is exactly why I'm selling my Nintendo Switch, and it's called Gamer Girl. And I know what you're thinking. You get to dance around in low-cut shirts for donos. Maybe you get to accidentally bend over as if you completely forgot you were live streaming, right? Or maybe it's a tutorial on how to grow on Twitch, which is basically what I just said you do. You dance around in a low-cut shirt, or you accidentally bend over a few times and you rack in the donos and you do a lot of seductive flirting and giggling. No. It's none of those things. You see, this game is even worse than you imagine. It was even worse than I imagined. Because when I saw this trailer, I looked at it and I said, man, I'm not going to stand for this. Which is why I stay seated. Think about it. The game is actually basically a White Knight Simulator Supreme. As boring as that sounds, because why play a White Knight simulator when you can just go and be a professional White Knight? This somehow turns interesting. Somehow there was a plot twist. Somehow it was like action, drama, spooky, scary. I don't know. It was originally tweeted by the devs as an FMV game where you make choices and different things can happen and storylines progress, and it's very, very complicated. But it got deleted. I'm not sure why it deleted. I'm not sure why they didn't want to put it out or how they accidentally put it out. Maybe there was backlash. Maybe they didn't want to do it early. Maybe there's a bunch of reasons. Maybe there's more money to be made somehow via advertising, or I don't know. But what I do know is, let's make fun of how ridiculously dumb this is. So like I said, it's a White Knight simulator, and the first thing you do is you are basically a mod of sorts for this gamer girl. The main character is this girl who streams games and does basically what you expect girls to do on Twitch that don't have skill or talent or personality or effort or anything that takes any form of effort to be great. Something like a great value, poor man's version of an amateur adult film actress. Something in that category. I'm trying to really paint that picture for you, but I think you're with me now at this point. Let's look at a clip of the trailer.
Peggy 18.
Hey everybody! Okay, cool. Water time, break time. All that junk has been taken out my stream. Oh, come on. No.
Her name is AbbyCake99. Gotta put the word cake in your name so people know what you're advertising. You don't want to mislead them into thinking you have talent. No. You want to let them know exactly what they're coming to your stream for. The cake. The goddamn cake. And you best believe this isn't portal because no, the cake isn't a lie. The cake is all very real. Now let's continue to take a look because this is where it starts to turn outside of the whole I'm a moderator thing.
Moderator, what do I do? Like, do I answer it?
We should go for a drink after.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah?
I know, what do you guys think? Like, you got that, guys? No. No.
Abby, you're streaming again?
What's it to you?
It gets weird. You go from moderating a stream and protecting your ooh favorite girl of all time, who you've been giving money to every week, to suddenly you're communicating with her, I believe, based off, it's very confusing, low-key, but you're like communicating with her, somehow you're having conversations with her about streaming, you kind of become controlling, it seems like, but the story lets you decide who you want to be and how you want to be it and how you want to do it. You see, you're not just some standard white down a linear path. No, you got branching options. The storylines can go anywhere, different outcomes, different action. And then suddenly she's walking around in the dark. At one point she was in a club. I think she was streaming while she was in the club. Someone looks like they're in her house and it's like dark and there's a shadowy figure behind her while she's streaming. You gotta let her know. You gotta tell her, watch out, AbbyCake99. There's a guy in your house. Please run. You have to let her know.
Just gonna make sure he's okay.
So I'm guessing it turns into some type of horror thriller, save her and be the hero and win the girl and all the things that will never happen. At first I was wondering, why would anybody play this game when they can just go and do exactly this for free? You can go to any stream, work your way up XP style until you become that ultimate mod, ultimate white knight, ultimate everything, instead of buying this game to do it. But I thought about it. In this, you get control. In this, you have options. In this, you don't have to worry about when she's streaming. You control that. If you want to play at 2 in the morning, 2 p.m., 5 a.m., it doesn't matter. You don't have to wait for that notification saying she's live. You choose. You decide. It's your game. It's your story. It's your whatever you want to call it. Your fantasy, your dream, all of those things. One of the funniest things about this game, to me, is the picture of the people who made the game. That's a picture of the group of people who produced, developed, directed, and created this entire concept, and boy will it shock you. Probably not, to be honest with you. It's kind of expected of who would make this game. Here's the picture. Now, with this picture on the screen, let's play a fun game, because they all look like simps. They all look like white knights. Who do we think are the ultimate white knights out of this selection of characters here? It's turning into a fun game of guess who. I'll wait as you proceed to go into the comments and let me know. I would do a poll. I don't even know if you could do this many options in a poll, so let's just do comments, alright? So, I have my 3 dudes selected. I need you to guess which of these 3 are top tier and the best there ever was at doing what they do, and that's protecting their Queen Abby Cake 99. I feel as if I've said enough to buy you enough time. You should pick by now. I'll tell you, my first pick, with my first overall selection in the White Knight draft, I'm going to take great value Pee Wee Herman on the left side. That's my number 1 pick out of the 3 that I'm going to take. He's the one that you see here on the left with his hand on one of the other devs' hips. I don't know if anyone else is paying attention to that, but if you look on the side here, on his hip, there's an extra hand right there. That's not a woman, that's a man. And not just any man, that's Pee Wee Herman. He has the look, he has the vibe, he has the energy that would propel any white knight to the top. That's easy. Easy pick. I'm assuming everybody got him at least. Out of the 3 you picked, at least you picked him, I'm sure. With my second overall pick, I'm gonna go for my guy in the back. Don't even got a name for him. Not sure who he reminds me of, but he just has the I don't know how to describe it. He just has it. He just has the it factor. Something about picking him just feels right. And then with our Mr. Irrelevant pick, the final pick in the White Knight draft, I'm gonna have to go with my man standing front and center. Yes, that is Buddy Boy on the right with that weird grin. It's like he's pulling his top lip like inwards as he smiles, like he's biting. I don't know what he's doing. It's very awkward. It's very weird. I just got a strange feeling that he has the time to be top 3. He didn't even bother to take time to get a properly fitted suit. That's a completely different conversation. Honorable mention goes to the guy behind Buddy Boy, making an even weirder face and biting his lip. If you guess all 3 of those people, I'm not saying that I'm right. I'm not saying that mine are 100% correct. But if you guessed those 3, good job. If you didn't, then hopefully you got at least 1 or 2 to kind of feel like you might be smarter than a 5th grade. No, you might be a white knight and a no. You might be me. Now, as I'm looking at this picture, it turns out the reason they took down this trailer was indeed what I guessed earlier. The backlash that they received once they put it up was terrible. Gamer girls, real gamers, everybody of all sorts said, this is trash. I don't know who the audience is. I'm not sure who it was aimed at, but you spent 4 years, yes, I said it right, 4 years developing this trash and had the audacity to upload and plan to promote this game to people with a straight face or a weird grinning face like the 2 on the right side there, and had the nerve to release this game on the Switch. Nintendo Switch is a console mostly PG family friendly. I don't think little Timmy's mom would have been happy seeing him ask for that White Knight Simulator Supreme for Christmas. No. Don't think that would have went over too well when she saw a chick with a low cut shirt getting stalked by a creepy creepos. No. That wouldn't have been a good idea. It was never a good idea, and the fact that it made it out and made it this far into the process lets me know that you did zero research. However, I am very, very impressed because you started developing this game 4 years ago. 4 years ago was 2016. Was that before the boom of the Twitch stocks, or was that, I can't really remember the timeline or when it really became a thing, but you were ahead of the curve. It took a long ass time to get around that curve, but you were ahead of it. No one else was even on the track yet, and you were already playing ahead. Unfortunately, you used that big brain of yours to waste time. You used that big brain of yours to put a lot of effort, energy, and resources into something that didn't need to be created to begin with. Everyone on that team was wondering, can we do this? But no one on that team was wondering, should we do this? Now you gotta start from scratch. That's 4 years going out the window. I don't know where the money's going. I don't know what you're gonna do now. You can't remix it. You can't switch it up and say, oh, well, no, now it's this. No. That game's dead. The only people who will play that game are the people who want to make jokes about it. People who want to stream it and laugh at how bad it is. And that can work. There have been games that have been so terrible that people love them. It's a weird niche lane, weird niche market that you're aiming for, but you could possibly pull it off. It might not be done yet. I suggest you lie. Honestly, I just feel like at this point you should rebrand it, reswitch it, change the name, and just blatantly lie to people when it comes out. Just lie during the marketing. Do you remember No Man's Sky? No one does. They lied their ass off all through marketing. Like, oh, you can do this, and that, and it's not even this, and it's that, and oh, so great. So much potential. Ooh, wait till you see the updates. It was garbage. People were pissed. They had to give so many refunds. You can go that way and then build your game up into something that people respect. Same thing No Man's Sky did. It took them a few years for people to be like, this game isn't that bad now. After a 15 update, it's kind of playable. You can do that. Add a couple branching stories. Make that Abby Cake 99 chick come shoot some more scenes where she's not so stereotypical, where she's not so much of a parody. She can actually be a real girl who actually plays games. She can put on real shirts and real clothes, and she can play games and be skilled. And I don't know what the moderator thing would be about at that point. But regardless of what you plan to do, what you end up doing, or what you come up with in the future, or all of that, regardless, no matter what, you and every one of you creepos can get the L. Hold on. You can get the L of the day. No matter what you say, no matter what you do, no matter what you create, you will forever now be a dev team that people hate. You were so proud to show people the things you can make that you stood together as a team, looked into a camera and collectively made a creepy face. Like the sound of Abby Cake 99's donos coming in, you'll hear a bell. That's not the sound of a dono for you. That's the sound letting you know you failed. Again, I say I don't know what you plan to do, but I'll tell you no matter what it is, I do not wish any of you well. Now, if you want to see more about this game, if you want to see more people laughing and making fun of it, you should go over to Twitter. And while you're over there, you should follow me at the L of the day. I don't think it's up there. And if you do follow me, it will mean a lot because I lost a lot of followers, not because I suck, because people suck. And I went down a good bit, and it would make me feel a lot better if some of you migrated your talent on over there so you aren't sitting around for 175 days going, where's King? I was there. Also, you all asked for that box, you asked for Luigi, they're both there, you're welcome. I had to dig through a closet to find both of them, but I did it for you. So do that for me, call it even, and let's carry on and move forward. Now with all of that being said, I have nothing left to say. I hope you enjoyed this because this has been your L of the day. Boom.